Hey there guys, I'm Dankz564 and this is continuous follow let's play of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and I'm thinking we're gonna go to Green Gates here. Yeah. And after that maybe Molten's car? I don't know. We'll figure it out. First, probably we'll have to get all the way over here to here. So, what happened? Demon army is approaching. Where? How can I tell which one is that? And where from? Is that the one? No, that's not the one, right? No, this one was here. This one was here as well, I think. Oh, okay, I see here. There are like two of them. One of them is here. Okay, it'll take him 2 turns, I guess, to move there. Two, 3 turns maybe? And then they're gonna have to siege it? I think we can... I think we'll travel. Yeah, and also I replaced wizards with rangers. Let's go kill these guys over here. Wait, where can I go here? Oh, okay. That's exactly probably where I want to go. Let's deal with this 4 level 4 army. Okay, let's see. That's actually okay. This is less okay, but still okay. Pretty much not much worse than the wizards, for sure. And if we'll be able to produce them consistently, it'll be even better. I think we should focus on these guys, huh? You can finish these guys off, probably. And you can smite evil here and attack. Oh. Well, okay then, move here. Okay, cool. I wish those 200 archers didn't die. They would be so amazing. But he just completely deleted them with with a finger snap. And were those who died from the plague? Warriors searched the place to find a small grave where Sir Doland Regalo, a hero of second crusade, rests in peace. They take care of the grave, clear dead bodies and dirt from a small oasis nearby, and the water instantly becomes clean, clear and sweet. This place is much loved by the spirits and gods. Do I want to engage these guys? I mean, I might as well. We're gonna need to go there eventually. And that's the place to go. So we'll do this. What is that? Oh. Oh, this summoned... Okay. Let's get rid of these guys. Shoot here. Let them come to us. It's okay. Let's move this guys closer so that they would attack him. He has a lot of health. Okay, that's not a big deal at all. Okay. Just wait. Did you... what did you... You know what? Let's use Scorch on these guys here. Okay, that was easy. And now let's start moving. Probably he's moving probably over here, so we still need to start moving there. Actually, probably moving through here. No, this will probably lead to here as well, so it doesn't really matter because there was no connection in this place. We could potentially maybe, nah, it will not be much closer if we'll go through this army and actually maybe go through this demon army because we're gonna need to take care of them probably anyway. Well, maybe not. Yeah, probably not. Okay. Now, you guys, let's get going. Evade. Okay, get ready. Game auto saved. Good. Not good.
Let us be careful.
I sense something. I am helpful, am I not?
Save. Let's move a bit forward. How about...
I was never good at stealth, but I'll try.
Something is not right here.
Okay. Disarm this trap.
I hope you appreciate this.
Failed the perception check there. There is another trap there somewhere.
I sense something.
Okay. Why are there so many traps here?
I am helpful, am I not?
If this is the area that's been protected, let's go here, I guess. Ooh, there's some sort of a cult meeting. Fortunately, I cannot actually... Hail Baphomet. Hear our prayer. Accept the sacrifice, Baphomet. Curse you all, praise be Omedai. Can we interfere? It's him, the one who killed our brothers and sisters. Death to killer, die. Woljif? Woljif rises from the stone throne and halts the sacrifice with a raised hand. The cultists hold the knife over the victim. On the altar stops. Woljif is weathered in blue flame and demonic shadow rises up behind him. Easy now, we're all friends here. This was just a little misunderstanding. You thought you'd come across Crusaders, but they're big fans of our Lord Baphomet too. Woljif half turns to you. His right eye twitching, which you interpret as an attempt to wink discreetly. Ain't that right? Not wordlessly. Right, exactly. Pilgrims of the Old Wound, meet the finest members of our big family. Hey there, Chief, long time no see. Why don't we hold on this sacrifice for now? We need to drink to this happy meeting, am I right? Yeah, let's go do that. Tie that one up on the altar. Up again, we'll get round to, slaughter it later. Cultists exchange and looks and whisper. The chief cultist lowers his knife. If the Crescent of the Abyss says so, then welcome. Make yourselves at home in the temporary camp of pilgrims of the Woldwood. But why did you attack our brothers? I wanted to sacrifice those crusaders myself. The chief cultist browsed furrow in confusion, but we're the ones who fought. What am I saying? It doesn't matter which of us make the sacrifice to our Lord, does it? We're all working towards a common goal, right? If you like, you can sacrifice our prisoner when we perform the ritual later. The cultist casts a wary glance at your weapon, but passes no remark. It's good to know that the Crescent of the Abyss, our beacon in the darkness, and our oracle has resolved this misunderstanding. Relax, friends, and after, if you wish, you may join our pilgrimage. Woljev clearly staged this performance for a reason, but how is he planning to explain all this? Okay. Okay, this is just regular stuff. Where is Woljev, by the way? Oh, he's here. Woljev was waiting for you next to the altar, wiping the sweat from his brow. Whew, I thought I was done for. Could feel it in my tail that they were gonna kill me. If you ain't a sight for sore eye, Chief. I heard that the gargoyles hadn't got you and that you were running the show up at Dresden now. I can't tell you how happy that made me. But that night it all happened, I tell you. I was so scared I couldn't see straight. I wandered around, wondering if my chief and the rest of the gang were lying in an open field with their eyes backed out. Woljev sighs. Even my conscience prickled a little, thinking about it how I ran, but when you look at it from my side, what else was I supposed to do? The actual paladins were getting cut down left and right and center. And then these pilgrims of the Woldwood tell me that Dresden has been reclaimed, that there's a new commander called Aglar. Well, I said to myself, there can't be two demon-slaying dynamos with that name. It must be you. So I cut my way through the circles around Dresden, and I waited for you to come out. At one point, I got desperate. I almost went right up to the city walls, but thought better of it. Although a narrow in the skull would be a sight better than running in fear of the Viotiel. Woljev sucks in a breath and keeps talking in rush, like he's afraid he'll turn around and walk out. Do you know Viotiel? I don't either, but I remember the name because of what Brother Melrun yelled in the basement that time. I'm going to tell Heb, Zamira, and Viotiel, or something like that. Anyway, my shadow told me that Viotiel is a demon, and I should be scared of him, because he's the moon of the Abyss. But the shadow's a whole other story. But if you want to know why I haven't just come to Dresden, I need your help. It's a matter of life and death. Slow down, you're not making any sense. What's going on here? Okay, I'll shut up. I mean, I won't shut up, but ask me what you want to know. What was that? That was my cunning plan, Chief. Woljev tail whipping back and forth so fast it's a blur. Why are you pretending to be a cultist? Easy there, Chief. I'm no cultist, and I didn't just ask you to play along for fun. I had reason, I swear. And it's not because I've seen what you like in a fight, and I know I have no chance against you. Why didn't you run the night we fought gargoyles? Run? Me? I fought him, I did. Should have seen me. I got one right in the nose, sent it arse over the tea kettle, and flew off. I've gotten into scrapes a fair time before, being caught by surprise in the dead of night more times than I count. So this was why I leapt up quickly as anything, grabbed my knives. Leapt up quickly as anything, grabbed my knives, and well, of course I made a run for it. Where else was I gonna do? I'm a thief, a city boy. I don't go toe-to-toe with demons. Sure, I said I'd help you and all, but that was before. I didn't sign up for nighttime gargoyle attacks. What kind of idiot attacks in the middle of the night? I thought war would keep more civilized hours, to be honest. Wrong again. So apologies, Chief, but I always end up on the winning side. It's just my nature. Yeah, you and your lot in the camp that night did not have the look of victory about you, and it's not like I'd have been much help. If Gargoyle snatched me in its claws, of course I decided to run, and run I did. What's the relationship with the Baphomet cultists? It's complicated. It's a story of unrequited love. Really, they love me, and all I think about is how to get away from them and save my own skin. How did you end up with the cultists? Same way I end up anywhere. I was walking, and then here I was. Oh, I should mention at this point, my shadow, well, it started talking. At first I was scared, as I thought there was someone crawling behind me, but then I listened closely, and it was my shadow. It only got out a few words, but I heard the name Voyatail, and I learned that he's a demon, and that he wants to my moon of the abyss for some reason. And then I learned which direction he was looking for me in. When I heard that, I turned around and went the other way. I'm not an idiot. Those pilgrims of the Old One clubbed me around the head, and I woke up, and they were already dragging me to the altar. I said to them, "Brothers, don't drag me to the altar. I have a proposition for you. One you won't want to miss." But they paid no attention and kept dragging me. In the end, I had to show them my party piece. They saw my shadow drop to their knees, just like that. I fed them line about how I can speak directly to Baphomet through it, and they lapped right up. That's why I'm still alive. You said some shadow's been talking to you, is that right? Not just any shadow, my special shadow. After I spent a while running around the world, one scared out of my wits, it suddenly crept out of and whispered in the distant-sounding voice. Voyatail, North, Fear, Voyatail. The name was familiar because that's what Brother Melorun yelled, and I put two and two together. This Voyatail was in the north, and I decided to make sure he didn't find me. Bit by bit, I got the shadow to tell me that Voyatail was a demon, and that he was looking for the moon of the abyss. Who knows why? By the way, I have a couple of thoughts of my own about the moon. I'll tell you about them once we're out of this mess. Okay, what do you want from me? In a nutshell, Chief, I've got a bit of a situation here. One wrong move and I'm a goner. The demon Voidhill is in the vicinity somewhere. A good man has suffered. The cultists are animals. I just want to get out of this and make Voidhill back off, but without you, I have no chance. Help me, I won't forget it as long as I live. Who is this Voidhill? All I know is that he's a demon that sent Brother Melorun to get Moon of the Abyss. Now that I have the moon, Voidhill is after me. What part are the cultists playing in your plan? Do you know why they call themselves Pilgrims of the Old One? Because they're itching to meet big-name demons like Baphomet. It's like they're on pilgrimage. So that got me thinking. Since they'll listen to me, and we can lead them to Voidhill and mess with their heads a bit. Since Baphomet's been calling him nasty names and let the cultists fight Voidhill for us. It'll be alright. Cultists helping us take out demons? Well, what do you think? What good man are you talking about? Me, of course. I'm a prisoner here, you know? And I suppose there's also the other fellow, Devil. I love the name Devil, like a devil, you know? The one that's tied up. I kinda owe him one. I made a dumb mistake, and now he's paying for it. Now, don't get me wrong, I couldn't care less about the guy. He got himself into a mess. He got himself into this mess. Except, if it wasn't for me, they maybe wouldn't have caught him in the first place. These pilgrims kept asking me, "Will we have a long to wait for all the favors of Baphomet?" As though just because I have my shadow, I should know. What am I, some kind of demon whisperer? I just put on kind of a knowing air and say them, do as you have been doing, and the favors will come. They took that to mean they that they needed to keep cutting people up on the altar. I tried to put them off the idea, but they didn't listen. I acted like I was discussing things with my shadow, and I kept trying to hold them off, saying that stars weren't in alignment, that raining eyeballs was a bad omen. I'd run out of idea just before you showed up, Chief. I was already considering just letting him do it. He was a crusader after all. You know, demons would probably get him in the end. Either way, it's not my fault that's how they do things. It's either him or me. There's one way to get both of us out, but I can't imagine it on my own. I need your help. Alright, I'll help you. I'll deal with Voidtail. If nothing else, one less demon. Everybody wins, right? Wolf's face lights up and the tip of his tail dances through the air. I always knew you were special, Sword Chief. Let's go break his horns off. We need to go and patch us scrubland by a bend in the river. It's not far, I'll show you. Nothing interesting about the place at all, but that's where I was when my shadow came out and started pushing me back the other way. I said that Votiel would find me easily there, that he'd swoop in and tear me limb from limb as soon as I popped out. I wasn't long turning another way from that place, I tell you. Okay. Problem by the bend in the river has been real. Okay. There's just one thing. We need to round up my lackeys and send them off on the nerd. While they're gone, we can free the prisoner. No point in leaving him to be here. Bored stiff, right? Okay. If nothing else, Wolchif is a survivor. But listen up, brothers and sisters. The shadow has spoken. It says that a demon will come to a secret place, a wasteland where there's almost no trees left next to the bend in the river. We once passed by there, but we took a wrong turn and didn't find it. Glorious day. Before we set off, I say we mark this sacrifice. I say let's hold off on the sacrificing. Time are wasting and demons are busy, you know. Leave your things and go. I must meditate before such an event, and then when I am all meditated out, I'll come and summon the demon to you. Commander, am I much of your time? Devil, the young crusader cautiously gets up to his feet, unable to believe that he is finally free. At last, the day has come when those odious faces will no longer be looming over me. The cultists hid my weapon and armor somewhere. I'll find them and take my leave of this place forever. We're over there with the rest of the stolen stuff. I made sure they didn't go walkies in the night. I hoped you'd make it out of this somehow. Thanks for your effort, Wolchif. Go, time is of the essence. If there's a demon hunting you, better lure him into a trap and strike first. Who are you? Devil whatever, at your service. Nobleman, crusader, and only surviving member of my unit. What do you plan to do now? Find my armor and weapon, find something to eat, and leave this place as quickly as possible. Perhaps I will die in the wound, but I will die with a sword in my hands, like an animal at a slaughterhouse. And if I do make it out, I shall build a temple in Iomeda's honor in my hometown. You're rich enough to build a temple if you fancy it. You're rich enough to build a temple if you fancy it. You were complaining that your parents don't give you enough money. I think we have slightly different conception of what counts as enough money. In any case, money is no longer a concern of mine. My life and my legacy belongs to to the goddess who sent you and the commander to my aid. How did you end up here? Solely through my own foolishness, because of my inability to fight like a man. Thought the crusade would be the best way to make my mark on history. I dreamt of glory, of the respect that could be otherwise denied to me, and me as a third son of a noble family. When an officer laughed at my skills and called me ignorant interloper, how right he was. Fate has twisted sense of humor. My more experienced comrades died in this cursed place, one after another, but I survived. There were only 5 of us left in the end. Our hubris was gone. We were jumping at every shadow, and we still weren't cautious enough. I was the only one who survived after we were attacked in the night. I should have realized what was happening when the lookout went missing. Alright then, farewell, good luck. What do I want to replace him with? I think we'll be fine without Avenia for now. I'll probably put her back in later on, but for now, I think that's okay. And he's, by the way, remember that he was dead when we ditched him? Yeah. Focus short sword. Okay. What do we have here? Rogue talent. Okay. Probably dexterity. Yep. Okay, that's good. Nice. Huh. When the character is confused and hits a creature with a melee attack that deals sneak attack damage, the character is no longer confused. Combat trick? Improved to weapon. Hey, actually, that sounds like a good idea. Also, this Piranha Strike is probably pretty good, but yeah, we'll go with improved to weapon fighting. Oh, right, his spells. I don't know. It's invisibility communal. That sounds great. Oh, and Fox scanning? Sure. Right. Danger Sand, what does it do? Third level rogue gains +1 bonus on reflex saves to avoid traps. Okay. Hammer the Gap. Piranha Strike, it's basically like a power attack, right? You know what? We'll go with that. Oh, haste. Yes, haste. Absolutely. And what else? Resist energy communal, because we don't have the person who usually does that for us. Okay. Acid Pit might be good. And what else? Protection from energy communal might also be good. Okay. And Mythic Pass, yes, okay. Archmage armor, right. What do I want here? 2-weapon fighting mythic. Penalties on attack roll for fighting 2 weapons are reduced. Yes. That's good. And the third one... Powerful Shadows. Unrelenting Assault, I'm thinking. Again, he does a lot of attacks, so... +2 bonus damage with melee attacks to maximum of 10 until the end of the combat. Sounds good. Additional 10 damage during the combat. It's basically like 2.5 turns. Okay. What do you have? You have 2 short swords. Whenever the wielder of this dagger casts a spell with a force descriptor, deals additional +2 force damage. Yeah, that's more for Watcher Faced. Ninyu, not for him. Anything here that I can give him? Nope. Well, fine, I guess it's okay. I mean, these are not the best weapons, but these are weapons, I guess. Okay.
Fine.
How are we situated here? We're situated fine. Okay. Fine, right? No, not fine. Was she here? Yep, there we go. Better. Okay, I will make a cut here, and we'll in the next episode. Apparently, we're probably going to go and deal with Devon, or no, not Devon, some other dude, Voltan, something like that. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.